Hi, I'm Deborah Cooney and you're watching Wellness Rocks TV. Last week I was talking to you guys about the food-mood connection, and this week what I'm going to do is delve a little bit deeper into that. So if in the last week you have been looking at the foods you're eating and trying to join the dots as to what is affecting you or what is making you feel sluggish and tired and low in energy, you will have kind of a fair idea of what's affecting you. And once you have this knowledge, what most people do is they go into complete spin and they think, oh my God, now I have to cut out tea and coffee, I have to cut out wheat, I have to cut out gluten, I have to cut out dairy. This is ridiculous. What's left to eat? So I want you to stop and pull back for a moment and just take a breath. When you realize the foods that are affecting you, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to cut them out completely. And also there is a wealth of variety of foods out there that you can take in that are really fantastic. It's just being adventurous, trying them out and introducing new foods and keeping variety and movement within the diet. And as I said, it doesn't mean that you can't have the coffee ever. It just means that your body doesn't like as much as what you were putting into it. So once you have worked all that out and you have started broadening your horizons, life is going to be much different. You're going to feel much better in yourself. And I found this out over the years with me basically going in and looking at my diet and observing what was affecting me and then shifting things around to work better for me. And what I found out for myself was that I work best on a plant-based diet. My body loves plant and lots of it. And I probably 90 to 95% of the time I eat a vegan-based diet, and the rest of the time I will have a little bit of meat, I will have some eggs, but I would have very little because I know that my body doesn't particularly like them. Or grain, as I said last week, I have pulled back completely on grain and my body feels better for it. And it was at the start, I would have been a little bit stricter with myself, but now I know that maybe once a week or every 2 weeks I'll have some meat, and I will have some wheat, but I won't have wheat for about 3 or 4 days after I do, after I initially have it. So I leave longer gaps, and then I pop in different grains in there, I pop in different proteins, and I rotate them around so that the body doesn't get overloaded. And that's what I find is a big thing with people. It's not necessarily the food, first of all, it's the amount of it. So we eat a huge amount of wheat and also gluten and dairy. So it's basically not taking in as much, and also watching the combination. It's often a combination of the foods, and the modern diet is full of acidic foods, and when you have a lot of acidic foods you tend to get a lot of problems within the body. So it's basically pulling back on all those acidic foods and the combination of them. You can still have them separately but have lots of plant with them to alkalize the body a bit better. Now, I had a fabulous client coming to me for, it was about a year ago, and she came to me with a very bad pain that she'd been suffering with for over 10 years. And she knew she had a problem with her gallbladder, but this pain used to kick in even when she wasn't eating fat. And with the gallbladder, it's normally fat that will, too much fat will actually affect it. And we basically looked at her diet, pulled foods out of it, and then started to reintroduce. And it turned out she didn't have one pain, she actually had 5 pains. She was suffering from 5 different reactions to different foods. And yes, she still had the gallbladder reaction, but the gallbladder was only reacting on processed fats or unhealthy fats. When she put in healthy fats like nuts and seeds and coconut oil, no problem. So she knew then, okay, I can still have my fats, but not these ones. She also had a reaction to coffee, which was a completely different pain. It was an acidic pain and it was in her stomach. And now she has maybe a cup of coffee twice in the month. She knows that if she has a cup of coffee every day, she will suffer badly. And those were 2 of the 5 pains that she was suffering from. But the thing is that when we realised that, a big factor of it was realising that it was the combination of all of them. So when she had the fats and then she had the coffee, and maybe a glass of wine might set it off. And you can see here it's very acidic. And all of those combined together, she was so confused with it all because nothing seemed to suit her. But once we worked it out, it was perfect. She has a fantastic diet now and she's loads of variety. She does not feel restricted or limited because she cut them out and introduced healthier foods and foods that made her feel really, really good. So the foods now that she takes in and that you want to start introducing into your diet are foods that make you feel energetic, that make your skin glow and your hair look lush. You want to have foods that keep your brain sharp, that you feel very alert without being stressed. Just nice, alert, clearness and sharpness to your mind, that you can focus on tasks and get them done. You want to feel that when you get up in the morning that you're full of energy and you're ready to take on the day rather than rolling out of the bed and feeling absolutely wretched. So this is what you need to do this week, is you need to find the foods that work for you. And remember, you are a unique person, so the foods that work for you are going to be completely different to the foods that work for me. So just mess around with it, pull back on foods that you know you're affecting you. Just know that you may not have to completely cut them out of your diet, but you just need to be clever and have lots of variety. With anyone that I very rarely see it that the plant isn't a favourite to the body. For most people it is a favourite, so start putting in more plant. We're so deficient on plants. Plants have loads of nutrients. They're going to keep you feeling fabulously healthy, so add those in and then build your diet in around it. So that's your homework for this week. Lots more healthy foods, lots more energy giving foods, foods that make you feel amazing. That's what I want you to go out and search for. And keep an open mind. You've lots of variety with dairy, so you can have lots of nut milks that are out there, so you're not that restricted. With wheat, try some rye, try some spelt. If it's gluten that's affecting you, try some buckwheat or quinoa or brown rice. So the sky's the limit. Go to your local health food store and ask for help and tell them that you need, what's going on with you and what could they suggest that would be better for you. So that's it for this week. Lots of homework to be done again, but once you do it, and you will feel better, and you will then leave loads of comments telling me how amazing you feel. So I look forward to those comments, and thank you for the comments last week. It was fantastic. Also, to sign up for my YouTube channel, just click here. And to receive these videos on a weekly basis, just pop your details into the box below, and I will see you next Monday. Thanks for watching.